Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. Biggie Smalls, a.k.a. the Notorious B.I.G, is shot to death at a stoplight in Los Angeles. The murder was thought to be the culmination of an ongoing feud between rap music artists from the East and West Coasts. Just 6 months earlier, rapper Tupac Shakur was killed when he was shot while in his car in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. Ironically, Wallace's death came only weeks before his new album, titled Life After Death, was scheduled to be released. Wallace was the most prominent East Coast practitioner of gangsta rap. His 1994 record Ready to Die sold millions. That same year, Shakur, the West Coast's leading rapper, was shot several times in a robbery at a recording studio in New York. Shakur claimed that Wallace was partially responsible and later taunted Wallace on one of his songs. He claimed to have slept with Wallace's ex-wife, singer Faith Evans, and insulted the overweight rapper for his ample girth. Wallace's raps about violent street life were not completely fiction. He grew up in a poor section of Brooklyn and had many run-ins with the law growing up. Even after he reached stardom in the music world, his legal woes continued. In the summer of although Wallace's career was short, it made a tremendous impact. Artists continued to emulate him in the decades to come, and many of his associates achieved great success. Combs, his producer, launched a highly successful solo career of his own, and his debut album included a tribute to Wallace, the chart-topping single, I'll Be Missing You, 1997. Lil' Kim, whose music career was launched in a collaborative project with Wallace, became one of the first female rappers to achieve platinum status. She too paid tribute to him in her performances, although in 2010 she revealed that her relationship with him had been violent. In 2020, after making an impact for more than 2 decades, Wallace was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 1996 He was arrested when police found marijuana and firearms at his New Jersey home. He also assaulted a pair of admirers with a baseball bat. The murder of Wallace has never been solved, though it has been suggested that either Marion, Suge Knight, the former head of Death Row Records, Shakur's label, or the Crips gang may be responsible. Knight was also shot but not wounded seriously in the fatal Las Vegas attack on Shakur and is rumored to have engineered a retaliatory strike against Wallace, whom he held responsible for the Las Vegas shooting. Knight has been incarcerated for a fatal hit and run since 2018. Biggie's mother Valletta Wallace sued the LAPD for an estimated sum of $500 million based on the popular theory that the police department was involved in covering up Biggie's murder. The case was reopened in 2006 and handed to LAPD Detective Greg Carding. After 3 years of working on the case, Carding came to the conclusion that Diddy put a $1 million hit on both Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight following their highly publicized rap beef with himself and Biggie. Carding claimed the music mogul had close gang ties in LA and Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, a member of the Crips, to pull the trigger.